Welcome to Bindwaves, the official podcast of the Brain Injury Network of Dallas. I'm Brian White, Bind's Executive Director. On each episode, we'll be providing insight into the brain injury community. We'll be talking to members and professionals regarding their stories and the important role of Bind's Clubhouse. We work as a team to inspire hope, community, and a sense of purpose to survivors, caregivers, and the public. Thank you for tuning into Bindwaves. Let's get on with the show.
Hi, I'm Carrie, a stroke survivor and Bind member.
And I'm Kezia, and a stroke survivor as well, and member of Bind. And welcome to the host's resolutions. Today, first of all, first announcement that's really important is that we're all going on to a holiday break, and I'm sure everyone has or is. So we are not going to be posting on Thursday, December 29th. So, but do not worry, do not forget about us. We are going to be back for 2023. So make sure to continue checking every Thursday.
And before we move forward, we just want to share a little bit about how we've done in this past year. So how many episodes we published. We will have published 30 episodes before the end of the year. We're at about like 26, 27, something like that. The first 12, again, were recorded by On-Air Media, and all of the rest have been produced 100% by the members here in the clubhouse. So we are continuing working that work order day.
Exactly. And we started the podcast to highlight brain injury recovery stories and promoting the Bind Clubhouse. All of our members works, and we sparkle hope on everything that we share to new survivors, to new caregivers, and all those that are very new to these experiences that are in the public.
And now, going forward, you may have noticed this past year and in the future, we're focusing on more than just the member stories. We have now welcomed in professionals that help brain injury survivors. We're on that journey as they go. We will still have member stories as we go along, but we are trying to reach out to the professional world and get the feedback on how they help brain injury survivors and what all is behind the scenes in recovery process.
So that's been 2022, but we have a lot going on and that we're already organizing for the upcoming year, 2023. So one of the things that we really are super excited for is that we're going to be doing mini-series. So there's a lot of guests that we've had this year, 2022, that have so much more to say. And I'm sure that a lot of subscribers and all of you that are listening to us have more questions. So we're going to be dividing into mini-series, having a lot of guests to just continue on their stories and their career and what they know and what they don't know and what they want to hear. So we're going to be doing multiple episodes in one topic.
Yeah, so, basically, if you've noticed, like when we had the neuropsychologist on, we just barely scratched the surface on what goes on behind neuropsychology. So you'll start hearing us say, this is part 1, part 2, part 3, so that we can dig deeper into whether it be neuropsychology or the different types of aphasia that members suffer with after an injury. So that's kind of where that'll be our big thing for 2023 is to get more in depth on some of this recovery stuff.
So we do hope, and I know that a lot of you guys are going to continue doing our podcast and listening to us. We're going to be as truthful, as honest, and give us much information about stories from career, all the people that help us through our recovery, and also from members and those have that been surviving very difficult issues. So we're also, again, still continue doing our main knowledge, which is brain injury, but of course, we'll be continuing to have fun.
Absolutely. And we want to make sure that we send everyone a huge thanks to all of our guests, our followers, subscribers. We also want to take this time to thank one of Bind's volunteer members, or not volunteer members, just a volunteer, Andrea Dye. She was instrumental in helping Kezia and I get comfortable behind the mic before On-Air Media even came on. So we just want to have a big shout out to her and say thank you. And then also just some of our other staff that have had to step in when we haven't had members available at that time. But we thank you all for listening.
Yes, for listening to us every Thursday and helping us produce the episode every week, sometimes multiple days a week. But like Carrie just said, huge thanks to Andrea. And thanks to Bind members for the engagement that is continuing to happen on a weekly basis. I know that you guys listening to our voice and see our face, but we have a lot of Bind members that help us with the engagement of questions, what they're wondering, what they're asking, and what they want to know about. And also for the future Bind waves to continue flowing. We also have a huge thanks to someone that you guys never see or hear. Well, except one episode. But thanks to the Bind staff, Jasmine, for being our editor, as we've needed, like basically this whole year. And she's over here. You guys can't see her, but she's right there. So we have needed her so much with all the technology, not only recording, helping us turn on these devices on and putting everything together. I'm sure she's the one that put all this here that no one can see. But she's even recording us right now. So honest, huge thanks, Jasmine.
Thanks, Jasmine,
for everything.
And last but not least, of course, we want to wish you all a happy holiday and a happy new year. May it be the best year yet.
Yes. Best year 2022 thus far, and I'm so excited for 2023. So thank you guys all so much for listening to us for almost 30 episodes. And if you anytime have any information that you want or you want to continue listening to us, make sure to contact us at our email at bindwaves@thebind.org.
And again, don't forget to click that like button, that notify button if you're on YouTube, and continue to share with your friends and throughout all of social media. And you can always find us on all your favorite platforms every Thursday, except for December 29th. Happy holidays again.
Until next year.
Keep listening to Bind Waves and continue to support Bind and our nonprofit mission.
We support brain injury survivors as they reconnect into the life, the community, and their workplace.
And we couldn't do that without great listeners like you. We appreciate each and every one of you. Continue watching. Until next time.
Until next time.